newcomer to truck racing, first won the championship in 2016. As I mentioned in qualifying this morning, he cut his teeth in GT2 when he moved over from drifting, and he had what was known as the flat cab front cab over truck. You see the sort of more traditional trucks rather than the bonneted trucks. You do have the two sorts of truck represented. There isn't a separate class for the bonneted trucks, but you can make it pan out that way if you want to.
Yeah, cool.
And Ryan rebadged his truck this year. Always looks to business. As to the Class 2s, which are coming up now through the Woodland chicane headed by John Borthwick in the number 32. John's class winner in race 1 at Pembrey. Is he going to be able to repeat that this weekend in the white 32? And the bonneted number 5 Volvo white Aerodyne of Windsor, Adam Bidd, the big racing truck, looking very, very good indeed. John now third and top. Let's go back up to the front of the grid alongside Ryan Smith, another multi-champion in the Formula Stuart Oliver. First won the championship back in 1999. His last championship win was 2010. But looking at the championship standings now, Stuart Oliver is in second behind Ryan Smith, and they both qualified P1 and P2 this weekend. So Stuart Oliver, although it's been a few years since he won a championship, he's always been at the sharp end. And it's not only about the driving for Stuart, very heavily involved in the organisation, very heavily involved in the promotion of the championship, puts a heck of a lot of his own time and effort into this series over the years, as indeed most of the drivers do. And Stuart, very popular with the fans. Of course, you might remember race British touring cars a few years ago, but ultimately very much a tough man, Stuart Oliver. So let's see what he can do about Ryan Smith. Ryan was consistently quicker over the course of qualifying. Countdown well underway. The 1 minute pause is shown, so we'll be getting people off the grid very shortly for the rolling flag lap. On the third row of the grid, we've got David Jenkins fan there. Make sure you go and get Ricky Collett, because he's got better and better over the years. When you get a few words out of Ricky, you can take these for my patience. Great character, Ricky Collett, great driver, truck racing will think the same without him. And also Simon. A lot of people will a 6th win of the year. It means that he's won over half the races this year. That's that. Here comes Alan Bidd. Next up, he crosses the line. Has been a place gain for Luke Garrett on his recovery. Lap of the race. Personal best John Powell on the last lap, but coming through the chicane for the last time, Ryan Smith, the gap of 2.125 seconds. Ryan Smith takes another win. Second place in the standings. That is still over. Next up is David Jenkins, another podium for the Staffordshire race driver. Mark Taylor takes 4th place. 5th position at the moment. It's Simon Reed to bring Collins through and get that first place. The 7th position, Rick Scott 41.9, and the gap came down to 1.192 seconds. Is he going to close up even more? John Borthwick Division 2 now. John Powell, John Borthwick, and Adam Bint leader. So Bint, Powell and Borthwick, first, second and third. Back with the race leaders. Now Ryan Smith this time, much better. First flying lap, 137.851, still the only driver on the race. Division 2 points are hard on the brakes. You see the speed coming off the brakes go through, much tighter than the Division 1 points. Quick enough and a quick enough race to maybe challenge for and perhaps take the Division 2 victory. Ryan Smith still getting away, but the gap is only 1.67 seconds on the last lap. Is he going to go out on this one? Let's watch him as he goes through the chicane once again. Yeah, totally superb. Whether track limits are going to be an issue on that one, because it was basically they had all the wheels on the screen. Simon Reed is immediately ahead of him. Bradley Smith still trying to close in as well. Bradley's best lap is a 140.0 turn.
Oh, come on.
Into the chicane now. Beats is clear, but it's 3 wide. 4 front position and Smith on a last lap effort, superb effort from the driver of the seat. Like he's managed to eke out a little bit more of a gap over Stuart Oliver. Hard on the brakes, down the gears, into the chicane. Out the chicane. Then it's Craig Reed, John Newell, Michael Oliver. Overall, next up from Steve Powell down in 12th place, and that means it's time to look back for the Division 2s, and it's Adam Bint who is there at the moment. Binty looking for only a second win of the year. Took a win in race 4. Brad Smith in third, John Powell next up from Craig Evans and Adam Bint. Binty having had 4 either non-classifieds or retirements over the course of the season. No drop scores in this championship, so Adam's got to claw every single point back, and you rightly expect that in this championship, that there's no need to give anybody a weekend off or a race's leeway. It's very much about scoring every single point. Division 1's giving us a great example of some fine racing though out front. Some good laps from Ryan Smith and Stuart Oliver. Good to see. Cabovers at the moment, and the fast trailer is fourth. Get back to the big Richard Collins, not finished yet. Craig Reed, be a very popular passing place here. Hasn't got the momentum, and Craig Reed holds on to that place. Back we go to the Div 2s. Ryan Smith fastest on lap 2, so he's off the gas a little bit. The gap out to 1.6 seconds. 1:38 on the last lap, 1:38.7. Push them out slightly. Reed's trying to hold on to the inside, but to the outside for the next corner. And Collett holding on to that position. John Bowler, who's made some really good progress, starting 6th on the grid. John Bowler up into 5th place in class with John Borthwick, still the race leader. Fastest lap of the race, unsurprisingly, to Ryan Smith, who sets a 1:37.851 and looking to extend the championship lead. This dual class racing works well here at Thruxton as they get a little bit more spaced out, or at least the classes get spaced out. We can watch the Division 1s going through, and then the Div 2s making their moves as well. Here we come though, up again. The gap on the last lap was 9/10 of a second. Stuart Oliver at the moment is holding his own. We've still got Collett under pressure for 4th place. That's really perhaps where the main place change may well come a little bit later on. Through goes Ryan Smith. Speed scrubbed off Ricky Collett's truck, and Simon Reed had to wait for his moment, pounced with a move to the inside, grabs 4th position here at Thruxton. Meanwhile, back with the Division 2 boys coming up. These are all very evenly matched. John Borthwick holding his serve at the moment. Adam Bint's got his mirrors full of orange. David Jenkins still in 3rd, but it's Ryan Smith going through again. Look at Ryan Smith. Oliver Bailey. I think Stuart Oliver will probably win the argument on that one. I'm not saying Ryan Smith's doing anything wrong, but Stuart Oliver just a bit more conservative. go, and sort of Ryan was selling the truck for whatever reason. That's a really nice touch. So it sort of kind of goes nose into the crowd and just soaking up the applause here. Well done, Ryan. Super race. Stuart Oliver, good and solid in second place. Thank you, David Jenkins and Mark Taylor in third and fourth place. Sure, they all want to be winners, but you know what? They put in some great racing here. And just look at that. We had okay, 6 passengers, 19 trucks out there, and all 19 have made it to the finish of race number 1. Great driving standards, great mechanical prep, and we've got 4 more races over the course of the weekend for you from the British truck. Superb stuff. So ladies and gentlemen, in the grandstands and on the banking in front of the control tower here, come our winners for Division 2, headed by Adam Vince. John Powell in second, John Borthwick has actually come through third from the time of the group challenge, fourth place, and then fourth in class goes to John Borthwick with Brad Smith, and I think we can already join Jack down on the car further. Thruxton this weekend, because without the crowd, without the sponsors, none of this would be
2000s that will be out a little later on today. You will be 100% avoiding lines. You have to think about avoiding the got away with it. And the track limit, they say obviously you're not allowed to put the outside of the tyre, or well, I think it was the inside of the most external tyre over the paint. But these trucks, they have tyres on the rear. It just happens that they're side by side. So are they talking about the inside or the outside of the tyre? So it's down to I've got a feeling they're using all of the curve and a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a clarification somewhere. And if there hasn't, someone will pick up on that. Check the way. So it's just that place, and we've got the red grandstand which is nearing us, this big load here. And we might the crowd here is always very, very good and polite. I remember watching a F4 race here earlier on in the year, and there was a car that was around about half a lap behind everyone had an incident that was very polite clapping. from me. But I've got to say, I was pleased this has been cleaned up immensely over the last 5-6 years, and the championship has worked so hard. Still, I'm very fair to what they do. That's why Cummins. Yeah, I remember the last time I was there. There was just plenty of black smoke, plenty of white smoke. It was definitely